Okay, now we're on skill 27 on page 70. Say what? And ACT mantra 27 is for say what questions. Don't get thrown if the choices are not from the passage. Stay relaxed and focused and look for the choice that answers the specific goal of the question. So we need to take a look and see how we're going to, what order we're going to put these questions in, what order we're going to answer them in according to our reading strategy. So if we looked for lined questions, that tells us we are going to answer number 3 first. And then number 2 tells us to look at the first paragraph. And then 1, 4. 3, 2, 1, 4 is the order that we're going to answer these questions in. Which of the following statements best paraphrases the lines 14 through 17, Derrida revisiting through tension? Okay, and so this is talking about the difference between a man named Derrida and a man named Levi Strauss. And you may have heard of Levi Strauss jeans before. All right, so Derrida, revisiting those contradictions, worked with them, celebrating rather than trying to resolve their tension. So there are differences between the two guys and what they believe, and Derrida says, let's just embrace the differences. So the answer would be A, correct. All right, now number 2. According to the first paragraph, which of the following statements would the author most likely make with regards to Derrida? Jacques Derrida's aim in Structure, Sign, and Play in the Discourse of Human Sciences from 1978, so you see that's in a text, so that's a book, was not to reveal or explicate something true or even reasonable, but to put on a performance, a play, a series of elaborate and intriguing games which ruminate on the mind's inability either to think without imagining or center to be or without imagining a center or to believe that one exists. So we're going to rule out F and J, and I think the best answer is going to be H. Yes. Okay, number 1. Which of the following questions is not answered in the passage? Has Levi Strauss published his ideas? Yes, he has. Which is a difference between Derrida and Levi Strauss? Yes. Has Derrida commented on Levi Strauss's writings? We don't know that. What languages has Derrida learned? We don't know that. So we're looking for C and D. Jacques Derrida's aim in Structure, Sign, and Play in the Discourse of Human Sciences was not to reveal or explicate something true or even reasonable, but to put on a performance, a play, a series of elaborate and intriguing games which ruminate on the mind's inability to either think without imagining a center or believe that one exists. Now, I shouldn't have read that again because on the ACT you don't have time. I'm sorry for that. Claude Levi Strauss revealed a series of elemental contradictions while plumbing the depths of mythic thought, hoping to arrange his findings coherently as his overture to The Raw and the Cooked, which is another book, promised. He tried to work through or past them. And we're going to skip that next part because we've read it. Thus, the most salient difference between structuralism and post-structuralism is a great sense of self-importance in the prior and a greater sense of self-deprecating humor in the latter. So the two guys had differing opinions. As a post-constructionalist, I'm not going to worry about that word right now, I'm full of medication. Derrida criticized Levi Strauss in order to criticize himself and his ambiguous position as an intellectual in an age that both demands and disdains, which means hates, intellectualism, miring in a struggle to get beyond language while growing ever more certain that language is all there is. Okay, so yes, he has. See, he does have an opinion about Strauss. but it doesn't say that what languages he's learned, so the answer would be D. Um, and then number 4, the contrast between accepting and trying to change something is best exemplified by which of the following quotations of the passage? Reveal or explicate something true, think without imagining, celebrating rather than trying to resolve, or demands and disdains intellectualism. What do you guys think? Yes, H. Okay, I think I'm going to finish that video and then we'll go on to skill 28.